YouTube, welcome Twitch to the 8th and final set of games in the round of 16 to Hidden Cup 2. We have Genghis Khan and we have Ornlu the Wolf, and man, have they chosen some interesting colors for us, Dave. Genghis Khan is playing as the Spanish in the gray in the south, and then in the north.
That's the second time.
Yeah, we have Malians. It's just surprising. I figured he would go with Mayans. Doesn't he have Mayans? He has something strong. It worked out before. Dave and I are just a bit perplexed that we're seeing Spanish picked so often here. But yeah, I guess, what are your thoughts with Spanish, Dave? And we could talk about everything else.
Well, maybe it's something to do with the Hidden Cup to Arabia map, because you always have a safe wood line at the back.
Yeah, it's a safer map.
Maybe that's something that helps Spanish. You know, once you have that safe wood line, then you can focus on making your stone safe.
I think that since the map is definitely safer when it comes to Arabia's, you could justify walling up a little bit more, justify getting to conquistadors a little bit more. But I don't love the stone positions, and I think it's really risky. If your opponent sees you pick Spanish, they have to know what you're going for.
Yeah, exactly. There's like, well, we said that on that one cross game.
Yeah.
And then the dude went for towers, so maybe you could mix it up a bit. Scouts into knights, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, normally the game plan for Spanish in 1v1s would be to go for scouts. Then you could go scouts and skirms into knights and skirms if need be, but go to stone and get to conquistadors. So I don't know how Genghis Khan is going to do it here, but that's got to be in his in the back of his mind. Map wise, it's not a bad map, but it's not a great map either because of the hills. I think if he has a castle in one of these hills, it's an insane map. The main gold, secondary gold's good, wallable all across the board, but the main stone could be a problem. The second stone, or I guess it's the third, could be a problem. And even the stone on the right-hand side, Dave, if that's not walled off, that could be exposed.
Mm-hmm. I think he can, if he walls early between those two wood lines on the right, and then gets like a house up in the middle there, it's a pretty secure base.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. Always depends. And then for Ornlu, Ornlu has a little bit more in the way of options, I'd say, with Malians. Malians, they have amazing man-at-arms. They could go scouts into knights and camels. They have the strong infantry. They also have very good monks and siege if need be. So I think Ornlu will be looking to use his versatility here.
Okay. Ornlu's coming out for the boar. Genghis sees the villager. He's got his scout right there. MBL confirmed?
No. He showed himself too early. That's a doubt move right there. That looks like doubt trying to be MBL. Yeah, he was lurking, wasn't he, to lame the Vil, but Ornlu's watching it.
He's taking these hits, like, off the hill, too. This guy...
What is he doing?
He's trying to block now. He's trying it.
No, what are you doing, Genghis Khan? Oh!
No.
Yo, but Ornlu just blocked his own Vil. Okay. Holy cow, man. Yeah, is that doubt confirmed? Did we just confirm that was doubt? Because that looked pretty bad.
What a roller coaster that was. Oh my goodness. What a roller coaster.
Oh, Dave, do you remember the King of the Desert set between Vivi and Yingwall? And there was that one instance where Vivi was Incas with that eagle blocking the boar, and then Yingwall was blocking the eagle that was blocking the boar. Like, I think
he lost his villager anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that was. I thought we were about to see a repeat of that. That's what it felt like for me. But anywho, Genghis Khan. He tried to be aggressive. Did he also... Wait, is his scout... Apologies, I've been casting all day, and my brain is definitely leaving me. He lost his scout, right?
Yeah. Oh, what do you think happened there?
I'm sorry.
The TC.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I see it. I see it. For some reason, I thought that there was a dead body underneath this TC, and so I started to second guess myself. Call me T90 blind. I'm like... I don't know how many hours we're in, but I'm exhausted. So, anyways, that was not good for him. He seems to be an aggressive player with maybe not the speed. And it's man-at-arms now for Genghis Khan, and for Mr. Ornlu, it will probably be scouts.
Mm-hmm. And he's walling up. Like, he walled that right-hand side. That's a good place to wall.
Yep.
And if he goes between the cliff and the wood, all of a sudden his base is really secure.
Yeah, good walling. And I think scouts is much better for Malians and Man-at-Arms, unless you're going against a Mezzo Civ or an Archer Civ. Because,
Okay,
oh,
here comes the villagers as well, so it's man-at-arm forward.
yeah, okay. I was just going to say, Spanish are not particularly good with an Archer follow-up because it's the only Civ in the game that doesn't get crossbow. You don't want to make archers in feudal age. And Ornlu spots this. He knows this is coming. No surprise.
Well, he knows the men-at-arms are coming. Whether he knows the villagers are coming behind, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see if he. Well, he doesn't need to go to stone yet. You have to see where the first tower comes down, right?
Yeah, the first tower for Genghis Khan needs to be on the berries, I think. That's the best place to hit. Berries and wood if someone is going scouts versus you. This is all to set up Genghis Khan's conquistadors in Castle Age. Just start going to stone now. But he needs to prevent Ornlu from... Well, he needs to stop Ornlu from massing scouts, and he needs to stop Ornlu from counterattacking.
Okay, Ornlu sees the villagers now. The tower's going down on the wood. I don't think that's a terrible spot, but I agree with you. It should be on the other side.
Yep. And I think that's Gray's lack of scouting. He doesn't know where the berries are. So it could have been on the right, could have been on the left. Because he lost that scout, he doesn't know where to place the tower. He doesn't even know what his opponent... Well, he didn't for a little while know what his opponent was going with. And
he's...
Oof.
He's attacking that gate.
Why?
He's taking free hits. I think this is ACC. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just... Whoever this seems a bit nervous, right? I think it was overzealous at the start. He's like, oh, first game of the tournament, let's go lame. And then he failed. Ran into the TC. And there he's like, oh, let's attack the gate. And kind of forgot about it. So sloppy stuff.
I mean, it's sloppy, but he can still recover this forward.
For sure.
He's idling. He's forced him to drop one tower. So if he wants another defensive tower, he has to go to stone.
Definitely, yep.
And now here comes the second tower. And will that go on the barracks or will he go deeper than that? He's probably got to find some resources.
The problem is, with the tower rush, you would ideally have two towers next to one another. If you don't, then your units are very exposed. And you see this now, Orange is hoping to snipe some vills. So Gray needs to get the towers up sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and he's got to get a spear forward here, too. He's got some in defense of his base, and rightly so.
He got... One of them died to a wolf.
Oh my goodness. For that push to work properly, he's got to have at least one spear there, so Orange can't pressure.
Or another tower. Like sooner...
Or that.
Yeah, so he needs a little bit more in the way of stone. Working on walling in the vills right now so he can do that. Where's the stones for Orange? Okay, I was wondering if Orange was going to get more stone. He is. That's a smart move.
Oh, he's killing the stable. Interesting choice here.
That's probably the best
Now
decision.
He shifted to the gate now, okay. I like killing the stable better.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Because your opponent can't repair it as you have the tower there. So that means that he has a limited time window to create those scouts.
Do you see Orange running around Gray's TC? He keeps going in and out like, is he gonna Garrus? Does he even notice me?
This scout movement feels like Hera, actually. Like, it's the first time. There's 3 groups of scouts running around constantly. And I've never... I don't know. We'll see. Could be anyone. Everyone could do that, but maybe it is him. Oh boy.
Okay, here.
Never mind. It's doubt confirmed.
Yep. And here comes a forward spear for Gray as well.
Yeah.
So that all of a sudden that spear changes this entire push here.
Yeah, 2
now
of
he
them.
can't engage.
Orange created a lot of scouts, Dave. He hasn't gained a lot from it, you know? He hasn't killed much eco at Genghis Khan's base, and Genghis Khan is just trying to buy himself some time till he gets to Castle Age and can build those conquistadors.
It was a smart move following that dubious first tower. And the control of the men-at-arms. It was a smart move to keep spears at his base.
Yeah.
Keep himself safe. And then send a few forward and loop around with the villagers to push from the other side.
Yeah, and I think the timing of the spears was perfect, because had he sent the spears forward first, he wouldn't have had anything at home. And now he has the spears here at the perfect time, and I really think that Ornlu should have added an archer range a little while ago. Make a few archers to pick off spears. And, oh god, Ornlu's gonna get a Vil kill, though. I think he's been a bit hesitant to make the ranges, and a few skirmishers and archers would have helped him. He could easily counter Genghis Khan, or he could have stopped that tower from going up. Good play, though. Good play. Gets the Vil kill, gets a counter tower. Again, securing his base, seems to have a good eco, Dave. Food count is close for both players.
Still, that tower is going to be really annoying.
Yeah.
It forces him to idle 5 villagers in his own, hits the farms, and now Gray. That's a great tower placement, in my opinion, from Gray.
Good
It'll
towers.
hit like 4 farms, and it won't be ranged by either one of Orange's.
Man, see, okay. Spanish, this is perfect for them. Because all they do now, they don't have to wait for the natural food income. They just send a bunch to gold, which Gray has done, build the market, buy the food, click up, build the castle. So it's gone perfect for Genghis Khan. If Ornlu would have added an archery range a long time ago, even with 3 or 4 archers or 3 or 4 skirms, he could be in Genghis Khan's base, using those skirms to kill the spearmen, and then his scouts wouldn't be taking these hits. So this is a bit risky for Ornlu, man, because I think Genghis Khan is going to see a castle in his near future.
Well, he's clicking up right now, and
yeah.
Oh man, yeah, this is a bad position for Orange.
Yeah.
He doesn't have map control. He doesn't have the better military. He doesn't have the better economy, and his adversary is about to get the best Castle Age unit in the game.
And in every way besides the Conquistador, Malians is better, I think, in Castle Age. They get camels, they get knights, they get the monks. I guess they don't get the missionaries. But I think that was one thing that a lot of players would not have neglected to do, was build that range. Instead, Ornlu will be up later to Castle Age. And I don't know what he'll be planning on doing. Probably knights and camels? I guess most likely.
Well, I guess Genghis Khan won't have the stone. I don't think he can buy his way to a castle, and it looks like he's going to keep pushing in with these villagers. So it's going to be a bit delayed, I think, to get that castle.
Yeah, I am a bit surprised that Genghis Khan seems so insistent on building the next few towers.
You know what? He might have enough gold to buy his way into a castle.
He could buy 200 right now, and by the time he's in Castle Age, he'll probably collect 50 more. So yeah, he's close.
But he can't pressure anymore with towers.
Yeah.
He can't.
Orange is looking for these villagers. He knows they're around. There they are. He wants to kill one. There's some weak scouts in there. Yeah, that didn't work out. 3 of those scouts were on very low HP. Oh my god.
This is Hera.
This feels like Hera, yeah. Ornlu feels like Hera with the way he's trying to use this one scout. He is not going to look away. He wants to kill that villager. Oh, there he goes. He's tempted. The spear's over. Oh, let's go. Can he get him? One hit. No, he didn't get him. Oh my god. It's on 2 HP. Oh, Hera. And he's adding the ranges now to go crossbow, Dave, but I do think it should have been a bit earlier. We'll see. We'll see.
Do you like that castle from Gray? I would rather almost have it on the right-hand side.
If he walls the right-hand side, this castle's better. You know? Because he'll probably want to TC directly underneath this anyway. If you castle that large hill, then you're not protecting anything in the immediate future, so... I mean, he's gonna get his conks. He's also creating a few knights. Genghis Khan had a rough start to the forward, but I think this is perfect for him. Forward town center? Is this Vivi? Forward town center? Okay.
This is ACCM, dude.
You said 100%. That like 3 times.
100%.
ACCM confirmed. Cool thing about the Malians as well is that their blacksmith techs are much faster, so I think that Ornlu will be hoping to go for the ballistics upgrade. Failed the wall there, but that might have been calculated because he will probably kill Gray's knight. Oh, wow. That tower from Gray and the knight just sniped 2 Ornlu villagers. Do you see that on the farms?
Yep. It's the pressure, man, and I love the fact he added a few knights to like keep Orange in his base.
Yeah.
In that interim until he could get enough conquistadors to pressure him.
Yeah, smart thinking, and then he even... If he holds this left-hand side with maybe a siege workshop and just patrols around with the conquistadors, it's so tough for Ornlu now. He had to do more damage in feudal age, man. There's 3 town centers for Genghis Khan, creating vills, 6 villager lead, and the conks are out. There's 4 of them here. Did I say blacksmith techs? Guys, I meant to say university techs, sorry. Yeah, blacksmith techs are not faster for Malians. It's university techs. And
Ooh, ballistics coming in.
yep,
Okay,
there it is.
that evens it up a bit between the crossbows and the conquistadors.
I think it does, but if you go with conks and mangonels, crossbows don't have a chance, and conquistadors can just run away from this.
Not, yeah, but you're not going to be able. The problem with going conks is that you feel like you have to do damage.
That's true.
Quickly,
That's
right?
true. They're expensive.
And it's always in the back of your mind, like my eco is going to be behind. I have to do damage, even if your eco's ahead. You just assume you're behind because it's such an expensive unit.
Okay.
So when you run up against crossbows with ballistics and you start losing numbers, all of a sudden it feels like that momentum is shifting.
Yeah. Another thing is that Malians have the cheaper TCs. All their buildings constantly are cheaper with the wood cost. So it's pretty realistic for them to catch up with the boom. Though I have to say, I'm impressed with Genghis Khan. He has the eco lead, and he's making the more expensive unit.
It was just that pressure early on.
Wow.
And now Ram coming out from him.
Ooh, a castle for Ornlu.
Ram's not going to do too bad against that castle there.
Castle's an interesting one. To build that there, in an ideal world, he would have it where Gray has the siege workshop, I guess. But the castle will protect him a bit from those conquistadors. Maybe he could make a few Gebettos. I highly doubt he'll want Gebettos. He's mainly relying on the crossbows and the monks. Dave, Genghis Khan is on the move. Here he comes. Oh,
He's got to be careful, dude.
Nice micro from Ornlu. This feels like Hera to me. A lot of this does. I'm probably so wrong. I'm probably so wrong.
He's got his crossbows in box formate. This is Hera. 100%.
It's weird how it's just the feel of watching a player control their units. I don't know. It's certainly not just the micro, because everyone's able to micro, right? But I think being more focused on the scouts, as opposed to switching in the archer range earlier, like all those things seems very Hera-like. But let's see. Certainly, whoever this player is, it's going to be tough for him to micro uphill against conquistadors. What do you think about this fight, Dave? This is... I don't like it for the crossbows.
Yeah, I mean, he can replenish his numbers faster than Gray can, but this is just a losing battle every single
it's not good at all. He rushed that fight. Why do that? Like, how many conks died? Maybe 3? And all the crossbows died? And now you're talking low army numbers, and conquistadors are always going to win out there. That was a bad fight, and not a fight he needed to take at all.
He's still in this game, though.
Definitely.
I mean, Malians, as you get later and later into the game, right, they've got an easier composition to make.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, Genghis Khan is going to have to tech switch, which is going to give Ornlu time.
Yeah. Well, I think Spanish would normally transition an imp to Cavalier Skirm, which would decimate the crossbow choice. Oh my god, Genghis Khan slipped in here, killed two more of these. I think it's a monk, actually, and a villager. He's on both sides of Ornlu's base now. That's what you have to do, right? Split your forces in low numbers. But yeah, Spanish will probably go Cav and Elite Skirm and Imp, so just keep that in mind. We're getting closer to that.
See, this is the point where if you're Spanish, you kind of feel like, am I really doing enough damage?
Yeah.
Like, I wiped up the army, but did I do enough to his eco?
Oh, I thought there was a hole there. That would have been so bad. I think he's done enough. I think it's not only doing damage to your opponent's eco, but having time at your own base. And Gray has had 3 TCs running. He's adding his 4th at home. Now, I feel like his economy has been able to be very, very healthy throughout this. That said, though, Ornlu is getting some revenge now. These are weak conquistadors back here, and he has ballistics, so he'll chase them down.
It's the tech switch. I'm so scared for Gray about this tech switch because he's gonna have to make it, and when he makes it, that's gonna give Gray or Ornlu time.
Yeah.
To kill that forward base, and there goes like 20 villagers from that eco, right?
Yeah, speaking of 20 vills of eco, man, Genghis Khan slips in again. Orange probably should have gated there because these conquistadors are in and they're pushing villagers off farms and villagers off gold. Tech switch wise, I think both are going to have to make a tech switch. I hear the stables now for Gray because he'll want Cavalier. Ornlu will have to tech switch away from range. Malians do not get Bracer.
He's going up now too.
Yeah.
Close game.
Very close game, yeah. The population's close, the eco's close. There's just 4 villagers in it. This is a good sign for us, man. I think Ornlu needs heavy camel in preparation for the Cavalier, and he's now getting scale barding, so that's probably the choice.
Do you see the splits with the crossbows? This is so Hera. It's so dumb. He got like 2 tiles away and he's splitting.
Man, you have to realize those in the chat. If we say orange is Hera, and we're wrong, there's a pretty big risk on our part. But if you say orange is not Hera, you're guessing that it's one of the other 15, which is so much easier.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna say it's not Hera, give us a name so we can all be embarrassed together, okay?
And we know Hera too, and
yeah.
If he doesn't think this player is very good, he's gonna be like, "What the hell, guys?"
Exactly. Oh man, I remember in Hidden Cup 1 I was saying that because Nikov was tilted and resigning early, and I said it was Miguel, and then Miguel was the standout performer. And I messaged Miguel that night. I said, Miguel, I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't watch me cast. He said, it's okay, bro. This is the 4th time now Genghis Khan has snuck in to the main farming eco of Ornlu. Ornlu has to stop this from happening. This is not acceptable at this point because he knows the threat. I just don't know how he's allowing the conks to get in here.
They've all come in through the same spot.
I know.
Too.
It's ridiculous, and I love how Gray's using it. Granted, if Gray would have just patrolled into every fight, he would have lost his conks immediately, but the way he's running around, man, is perfect. Really, really well done. And Cavalier is on the way for him. Look how many knights he has at home, Dave. Look how many knights Genghis Khan has at home that will be Cavalier soon. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he has Trebs up on this hill on the left. This is trouble for Ornlu.
Yeah, this is not good. I'm surprised he made so many skirms. I'm really surprised he made so many skirms. If he had made crossbows instead,
yeah,
I think it could have cleared this up and walled that area too.
Yeah,
he could have cleared this up so much quicker.
Yeah, if he walled the area, he would have at least had a better economy. But now he's going skirmishers and crossbows as a civ that doesn't get bracer. And yeah. Gray has... This has played out perfectly for him. He's been untouched at home. He sends the Cavalier in, and Ornlu realizes, I don't have time to get to the camels. I'm going to get overrun by the Cavalier. And Ornlu calls the game. That is the second time that a player in Hidden Cup 2 has chosen Spanish on Arabia and got the victory.
I don't know. The skirm choice was weird for me.
Yeah.
And not walling where the conquistadors kept coming in. Because up until that point, up until they snuck through there the first time, he didn't really do that much eco damage with the conks.
I think
and then as soon as he got in there, it was a nightmare.
Do you remember the point where Ornlu had 6 scouts on the map, and he was just trying to snipe vills amongst a bunch of spears? That was the point I said, add the archery range. I was looking at his farm numbers. He had way too many farms. I think you add the archery range, just make a few feudal age skirms, and then you use those skirmishers to kill your enemy spears, and what that would do Gray would have the defensive tower then. He would need to waste stone to tower at home, or would lose villagers to the scouts because the spearmen wouldn't help him. I think that was the mistake. That is an over-farming problem that some players will fall into, especially players that like to play into knights a lot, and I'm thinking maybe that would be Hera. Who knows, though? Ornlu certainly played well. That game was very, very close. And if Ornlu needs a little bit of an edge, he'll have his home map available. I'm going to give you another fun fact here in a moment. But let's look at the achievements. 58 units killed for Genghis Khan. Dave, look at the eco difference. That's what you can do when you boom behind conquistadors, man. 14,000 food, 14,000 wood, double the stone, almost double the gold. That was... all according to plan for Genghis Khan. Okay, so when I was prepping for Hidden Cup 2, I was asking people about maps. And I had a few conversations with Hera. And Hera was the one who recommended that we think about adding in Arabia Regicide as a home map. And Ornlu the Wolf has chosen Arabia Regicide as one of his home maps. Coincidence, I think. Coincidence. Must be. Dave, you gotta speak. They're saying you're muted, man. Stop doing it to me.
Yeah. I mean, it
Maybe,
could be Hera.
yeah.
Could maybe Hera, maybe not Hera.
Yeah.
I cover all my bases.
Oh, so bold of you to say that. So bold of you. Killing Steals, Yakaruna, Cotton, Mr. Raver, Tank, thank you guys very much for the Prime subs. I thank you, Kiko, or Kingo, for the $20 donation. He says he's here from YouTube. Awesome stuff, man. I'm sure a lot of other people are as well. If you're new here today, say something in the chat. Game number 2, I'm getting it loaded up, and boom! Let's go. I'm running on fumes at this point, Dave. We have El Dorado between Ornlu the Wolf and Genghis Khan. This is not the Regicide Arabia choice for Ornlu. He's gone for the El Dorado choice. And he has Aztecs. And then Genghis Khan has the Celts.
Aztecs are a much better civ on this map, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Celts have their day sometimes, but Aztecs definitely favored here.
Yeah. Celts...
Why is Genghis Khan taking the sheep?
What?
Wait a second.
That's not good. That's really bad. Maybe he's saving the fish for later, but...
Dude, it's ACCM. 100% it's ACCM.
Well, are you dissing ACCM and saying that he doesn't know that villagers collect deep fish faster than sheep?
I'm saying he's got some next level strats.
It sounds like bad level strats is what you're implying. Don't take it out on ACCM, man. For those who are wondering why we're confused, this is not good. On this map, the deep fish collect very quickly, so that is the norm, just like Ornlu is doing here. It is one of Ornlu's home map picks, so I guess it's worked out for him that he's collecting food significantly faster.
So
weird.
if you wonder why deep fish would be better, look at what Ornlu's doing right now. He's got 5 villagers on food.
Yes.
And Gray has 6 villagers on food.
Yep.
So Ornlu's got that extra villager gathering the wood faster, so he can get the other buildings down faster, and propel his eco.
And Genghis Khan could also be down a pig if he's not careful. He's going to snag this pig now just in time because Ornlu is forward for the lame. There will be no stealing. I think that Ornlu...
Oh, it's going back!
Oh! Okay.
Okay.
Has he taken any fish? He took 12 food, or sorry, 22
Dude.
food from that fish.
Doesn't like seafood.
He's allergic. Oh, I didn't realize that we had to take into account the player allergies. We have to we have to do some research.
Guess you should take back that Red Lobster gift card you were gonna give all the players. Eh?
Yep. Well, Ornlu doing a great job scouting here, Dave. The focus on this map is the center, though. Every player has line of sight on where the gold and the stone is here. As you could see, with Capture Age, I could tell you how many resources are there. 38,000 gold, 5,000 stone, and a little bit of wood I was able to get into the frame. It's important. You only have 2 tiles of gold and stone at your base. The center is normally the focus, and for Meso Civs, it's important they get there for the gold.
Yeah, but it's when you go out there, right? We were
The
talking
timing
about
of it,
this
yeah.
earlier. Yeah, the timing can be really, really important. If you go too early, the other player just takes gold at their own base, lets you have it, builds up their eco while you invest in the middle, and then completely wipes your presence on the middle off the map. Or sometimes they'll just go to your base if they see you heavily investing in the middle.
Yeah, that's the other
think-
thing. Is your farms cannot be built around your town center. They are built around the mills. So your farm's eco is way more exposed. So sometimes you could just forget about the middle.
I think it was one game, it might have been one of the games from the last Hidden Cup where we saw a player go full skirmisher
Mm-hmm.
and then just pressure the base of the other player.
I think,
without access to gold for himself.
was that the semis or the final? I think that was the final. That was the game. I mean, spoilers at this point. Hidden Cup 1 happened in September.
That was the castle that didn't go down?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
That was
he
the
was
game.
Huns, right?
Yeah, he was Huns. He went full skirmishers against Eagles. It was like Dave and I are like, no, that's not going to work. What is he doing? And then it should have worked had he gotten his castle up.
So strategy-wise, looks like Ornlu is going to go for men-at-arms. Pretty straightforward. And Genghis is going to go for man-at-arms, I think, too, with one more villager.
Which is great for Celts, because you have the faster man-at-arms. Also, Celt Eco is great because they chop wood faster. So you have a farm bonus for Aztecs, you have the wood bonus for Celts. Also, if this does go really late game, you can't consider making many Eagles as Aztecs because the opponent can make World Raiders. Normally it doesn't go to Imp, though. Normally it's all about who gets it in Castle Age and who holds it in Castle Age.
He's still got the fish.
He saved it. This might be next level strategies.
But I mean, Orange saved the sheep, so like...
What's the difference? You get the eco-techs a little bit faster, you make the militia a little bit slower. I mean, hard to say. I like the walls there, though, for Genghis Khan, just to make sure that his villagers are protected. And does he see this?
He's making 4 of his own militia. So he's gonna have 4 men-at-arms, so is Ornlu.
I love the barracks placement, by the way, right there near the center.
Why would he go right through the middle? I guess he's just letting Ornlu know.
Yeah, Ornlu's aware of that.
He's coming.
Ornlu can actually see the barracks as well, so he's not surprised whatsoever. And oh my god, Ornlu has been lurking around here. Can Genghis Khan quick wall? No, Genghis Khan will not quick wall. He runs. No attempt at all. Did not expect this, I suppose, and he flees. He has to get to another wood line now. Oh, what's that Vil doing? Okay, he's fine.
Following it up with an archer range. Pretty standard.
Yep.
And attacking. He's idling 1 villager at Orange's base, but now Orange has the archer range up.
Yep.
So he's going to be able to counter those men-at-arms pretty soon.
Both players get housed, actually. Both players got housed at the same time. That's kind of funny. And that's why Orange is researching Town Watch, because he can't create Vils. It's kind of hard to say who has the lead right now.
He's idling... Genghis Khan is idling all the gold production from Orange.
Yep, and 1 scout and Celt Man-at-Arms can really disrupt the few archers because they're so fast.
He's like, I heard you wanted to make archers, bro. Well,
yeah.
You're not going to have the gold to do that. Now he's got an archer of his own. This is really nice for him.
I think Ornlu will need to consider leaving this gold now. As dicey as this is for both players, I think it is worse for Ornlu as long as Genghis Khan doesn't run into the town center fire, which he just did.
This is really nice for Genghis Khan. I think he's definitely idling this villager.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think he might kill it.
Yeah, that Vil's gonna die. Genghis Khan looking really strong, man. And the other villager, she realizes what's up. She's not gonna meet the same fate as her friend. As she runs. I love how Genghis Khan has microed this. This has not been easy at all.
Yeah, and I mean, what does Orange need to counter this army? Kind of needs some archers.
Yeah.
What do you need to make archers? You kind of need some gold.
Yeah,
and he's not on gold.
Oh god. Oh god. Is there another palisade wall behind there? There is. Genghis Khan. Wait. Yeah, Genghis Khan needs some of his own archers now, Dave, to deal with.
But there's a lot of villagers not hanging around that berry bush. He's running.
is he just gonna say YOLO?
Get out! Run!
Is he just YOLOing to the center like, why not? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that wasn't part of the plan. He just says, oh, I need to run, so might as well send them all to the middle. That was definitely not part of the plan. That was a reactionary decision.
One dude. He drew him away with 1 guy.
Smart.
And now, yeah, I definitely agree that wasn't part of the plan.
No, it wasn't. Not at all, man. But it's gonna work. He gets the tower up, builds the mining camp to get gold and stone here. Orange does have more military, though. It's 15 military. And a lot of Gray's archers they're kind of vulnerable to the skirms from Ornlu. So what I could foresee happening here is that Ornlu could mass more skirmishers, keep these man-at-arms alive, and make a push towards the center.
Mm-hmm. I love how Gray kept those men-at-arms alive, though, because it'll delay Ornlu for like another maybe 20, 30 seconds, because he doesn't want to take this fight.
Well, I think the same could be said for Ornlu as well. I loved how Gray's archers they had to come back because of Ornlu's presence with the man-at-arms. And the micro here from Ornlu to focus down every single archer. Genghis Khan is building a tower on his wood line. Ornlu is destroying him.
He's gonna deny this tower. Oh, that's so rough.
Oh, man. Is the tower... Wait, the tower's gonna go up, right?
I guess so.
95%. Oh, God, doubt tower.
Doubt.
Okay, I mean... He lost one vill, but now he can't collect wood. And he... Oh, God, it looks like Genghis Khan is kind of falling apart here, Dave. He has the stone for towers, but he doesn't have military.
Yeah, he's really got to stabilize here at the back.
And now Orange is going to send more skirms out. His economy is not as broken as Genghis Khan's. This is rough. Let's see what Genghis Khan can do. He has some weak vills in the bunch. Choosing to fight with them. I don't know why. Oh, jeez. This is not looking good. Look at the ring around the rosy with the skirms and the archer.
Yeah, he doesn't even have fletching.
No,
that's why if he had fletching, he could win this fight. But
yeah,
his other tower isn't even hitting.
No, it's not at all. And I guess Ornlu still will decide to run away. Oh no, he comes back! He goes, surprise! I'm back for more.
Look at the vill count though.
Nah, I think it's wheelbarrow. I think it's wheelbarrow. I think...
That makes sense.
Wait, no, it should show up on our tool here, right?
Yeah, I don't think he has it.
It should show up on our tool. It shows you how much we rely.
No, his gold miners are only collecting 15.
So
he doesn't have wheelbarrow. So the vill count is even.
Well, despite that, I think the eco balance should be better because we have 12 farms for Orange and only 8 for Gray. That said, Gray has the gold control, which is the focus of this map, and he could use the market to balance things out.
Gray needed another tower. Instead of building that second tower there, he needed one on the left side.
Yeah, and Ornlu comes in with a new batch of skirmishers, Dave.
Or he needs scouts or something. I mean, he doesn't have the food eco to really go into it. So
nice.
It's really rough because you got to protect your farms.
I like how since you can only put 3 vills inside the town center, there's not enough vills around. Orange doesn't care. It definitely... The score makes sense because of how this game has been going. The vill count doesn't make a ton of sense, but Ornlu clicks up to Castle Age well ahead of Genghis Khan, and Ornlu will catch this sneaky group of archers out.
Okay, tower coming down on the farms now. He finally balanced his eco. He had 900 gold at one point. Now he has 600 food, 200 gold.
I mean, that's the only thing that's going to save him now, would be to use that gold. But Ornlu will probably go directly into Eagles in the next stage. Look at these new barracks for him. It's going to be trouble if Gray's not in Castle Age to match that with Knights. I don't see how Genghis Khan can hold the center. So much idle time for Genghis Khan. How many towers? Look at these towers, man. These towers are disgusting. Oh, the wood line.
They're in such bad position.
It's hard to believe that this is the player who played in the other game, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Ornlu seems like the better of the two in this one, and I wasn't so sure in the first game. So, I mean, Genghis Khan, he's a full minute behind to Castle Age. And he will need Knights, and he will need Siege. The question is now, will he be able to hold on? And I think he needs walls and towers and a whole lot to keep these Eagles from raiding him. I think he might even be able to see... Now, he doesn't see that Eagles will be the choice for Ornlu, but he might expect it.
Well, he'll see the archers on his wood line.
Oh. Hey, maybe he could build a tower. Oh, wait, he doesn't have stone because he's building towers elsewhere.
Eagle Warrior coming in from Ornlu now.
And a siege workshop. That's good.
And there's nothing that Genghis Khan can do to secure that back area. He's almost got to farm around the middle, you know?
Start building farms in the center.
Like, stay where it's safe.
Yeah, this is a problem, because he needs knights at home, and he needs knights in the middle, and I think that whichever one he chooses to send knights to, is going to be the wrong decision either way. because he'll get overwhelmed. Look at these Eco Warriors, man. They're already
into
in.
the middle.
Yep. How often is it that we see the first person go to the middle, fall behind? It's ridiculous.
It's probably like 80% of the games.
Yeah. And the GG's called. Ornlu uses his home map to his advantage. He seemed much better than Genghis Khan in this game. Well, you know, he seemed much better after that whole situation with his gold. Genghis Khan's mistake, I think, was going into archers. He probably didn't need that many. Probably should have relied on skirms.
I think Genghis Khan's mistake, I think he was queuing vills to go to the berries, and you could see that because he had like 12 villagers there.
Yeah, yeah.
And everything was going fine for him up to the point where he had all those villagers there doing nothing, and all of a sudden the men-at-arms were coming from the south.
Yeah.
And then he like panic sent them to the middle and completely changed his strategy.
His eco was a disaster at that point. Didn't he have 800 gold and 50 food soon after that? He was not planning on going to this middle there. I think he had to because of Ornlu's presence. All right, 1-1 though. That sounds good to me. We'll bring up the achievements. I'm going to guess that Genghis Khan had more gold and Ornlu had a lot more in the way of food. Let's see if I'm correct on that. Here are the chiefs, and yeah, wow. 5,200 food for Ornlu, and then Ornlu only had 1,800 golds, and it was 2,700 for Genghis Khan. That's definitely what it was. Ornlu forced a lot of idle time, too. It wasn't just one area. I loved how he spread his units out at the main eco of Genghis Khan.
Yeah, and Genghis Khan, he didn't really protect his eco at all. Like he panic protected it with the towers, but he needed to do something more preemptive than that.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, it excites me when someone uses a home map to their advantage. I didn't feel like Genghis Khan was very comfortable on that map, but Ornlu was. Now we will go to one of Genghis Khan's home map. Please let it be Genghis Khan, Mongols, Mongolia. Please. That would be so sick. He has Franks, Malay, Mongols. It could be Cross or it could be Mongolia. Okay. Loading up the game now. I'll unmute Dave in a second, chat. You don't have to worry about that. We are in the game. And we have... No! Are you kidding me?
How could you?
This is awful.
The people wanted it.
Ugh.
Can we just go back?
Can we ban Genghis Khan from the tournament, choosing Malay on Mongolia? Oh my god. Man, there was so much potential. So much potential to choose Mongols here. And it's a good map for Mongols too. Alright, I'm rooting for Ornlu the Wolf here. Genghis Khan's playing as the Malay. The Malay on Mongolia. And then we have Ornlu who's playing as the Slavs. Malay need to delay, Dave. It's a slower civ. It's going to be tough for them to keep up with the mobility of Mongols.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's possible, but... Oh, I said mobility of Mongols. Mobility of Slavs? Sorry. I think we'll need to see a lot of walling from Genghis Khan along the front of his base. And... he could do that. It's Mongolia, right?
Look at how the cliffs are set up there.
Yeah.
He could wall half the map with one villager.
I think this gives us an idea of who the player might be, because I implemented this, or I added this map to the tournament so that players would have wallable options. We haven't seen Hideout yet in the main event, but Hideout was another one where players would be able to wall up a little bit more, play to their strong suit. Yeah, I guess Ornlu, it's more open. If he does get walls up, he'll have a lot of gold secured. There is this hill here with the gold, which is closer to his base. We'll see, man. I'm expecting we will see scouts for Ornlu. That's the norm for Slavs. And then for Malay, it can always be complicated. He might opt for the standard drush into archers or just a normal scout build.
Mm-hmm. Looking at the maps, though, look at the stones from Ornlu.
That's going to be complicated, isn't it? Behind the woodline.
That's rough.
It's the elevation for him more than anything. I think those stones aren't bad if there's no hill there. But with the hill there, especially up against the civ who might go archers, it might be okay.
I think his golds are pretty good. Like, he can wall forward really easily and secure that entire base. It's just that left side of his base is pretty ugly.
And he will most likely wall those stones out at the start. But I'll be honest, I like Slavs a lot more than Malay. I think that Slavs can quite easily get scouts off because it's tough for Malay to go man-at-arms. And once the scouts start coming out and you go Knight and Skirm and Castle Age, Malay don't have many options to deal with that except to try and weather the storm. I mean, maybe if they're on even terms, Malay will have Arbalest and the Karambit spam and Imp. But I expect Slavs to take a lot of big advantages if this is played correctly by Ornlu.
Oh, for sure. For sure. If ACCM is Genghis Khan, we're going to see some
Walls.
fast feudal tower rush.
You think an 18 population tower rush or something? I actually never see that from pros. It would be a good thing to shake it up because it's possible, especially with Ornlu's map. But I do expect to see a barracks here and probably a Drush. This might be Drush Fast Castle into crossbows, actually.
Maybe.
Which is super rare.
I always like the possibilities with Malay because you basically get like 2 villager advantage early. But it kind of screws with your head a bit because you're not used to it, right?
Yeah. You advance 80% faster to the next stage. So what Dave is alluding to is if you click up to Feudal Age with your standard 22 population, you have less time while researching Feudal to collect resources. So you get there and you're like, oh, well, what do? I don't have a lot. So typically you'll see a player click up with later or more vills. But I think here it'll be even crazier. He's making militia.
Going for the Drush.
He's going for the wall. He might try Drush FC. Seems very late against Slavs, though. It's so easy for Slavs to deer push and go for scouts.
Yeah, but what are the scouts going to do?
It's a good point. It's a good point. I think it's the scout and skirm combo, which I've probably talked about 20 times today, but it's super strong with Slavs. What's Orange's scouting like? Because he's pushed in so many deer.
He just got through the back part of Gray's base.
Oh! TC?
And he's running into the TC?
Oh, he's good. Yeah, so what you could do is click the golds here to see how much gold is on them. You could see one has 789, which means that 10 gold was taken, which means a drush. Gate for Genghis Khan, trying to be a bit cheeky.
He doesn't see the barracks. He hasn't seen the gold yet.
This could surprise Ornlu.
Now, if he's clicking those, now he'll be able to see, but Drush is such a... It's still common, but not as common as it used to be, so players don't check as much as they used to.
Tell me Gray is going to go the right way.
Yeah, he's going right in there.
Okay.
Hello.
Ornlu will get the stable up. How's your quick walls, Ornlu? Not very good! She's trapped. That's a dead vill. That is a dead villager, and it could be more. This is successful already for Genghis Khan. Oh my goodness. And 5 villagers idle now as they fight the militia. That's the lack of scouting, Dave. Ornlu pushed the deer, but he did not see what his opponent was going for.
And he tried to bring his scout back to deal with that drush, but now he's realizing that he's trapped inside the Genghis Khan's base because the scout didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, so now and only now he realizes that Genghis Khan is going for a drush fast castle. I'm fascinated. Look at that T90 farm for Genghis Khan. This... I'm getting Doubt vibes from Genghis Khan. Like, Doubt is good with Drush FC builds. There was a time where he did that for years in Hun Wars. We'll see. We'll have to see here, man.
He's up to Feudal Age with 29 villagers, so he went...
Much
later.
Is that
an extra vill?
That,
2 extra vills?
Well, sometimes you can do it with 26 or 27. Oh, the gate from Gray!
That's sick. That's sick!
Nice. Now that scout is very weak. Is he even going to have the food, though?
Okay.
Gray didn't have any deer.
Ornlu's coming forward with 3 villagers. This is the correct play, I think.
Yeah.
It's late, though, but I think it's still correct. Coming forward with the scouts and the villagers.
Yeah.
Especially when he sees both those stones are outside along the walls.
Yes. Yeah, I don't like the Drush FC because you give up too much map. That's exactly what Genghis Khan has done. Ornlu was harassed by the Drush, but he cleaned it up. And now he goes, okay, you're going to try and stay in your walls? Well, I'm going to tower you. You won't be able to wall behind because of my towers. And I still have no clue what Genghis Khan is up to. He doesn't have the resources.
This is not a Drush FC.
No, he doesn't have the resources. He didn't take any deer, so he would have needed to farm much heavier. Okay, and here come the villagers. Ornlu the wolf, ironically getting attacked by a wolf. And, oh my god, Ornlu, should you be taking this fight versus 2 spears? The micro god! He'll kill them. And now defensive tower from Genghis Khan. This is not awful for Genghis Khan. He has more vills building this.
Okay, now the stable comes down from him. But it seems like, what was the plan? What was the plan there?
It was too late, right? You waited till Gray was in feudal. By the way, capture age people, I closed the scores by accident. What button did I press here? Oh, I fixed it. S for score. Look at that. Are you asking what was the plan for Gray or for Orange?
Yeah, what was the plan for Gray? I could see the plan for Orange, which got slightly disrupted by the Drush and everything. But the plan for Gray, like he was already up in feudal. He wasn't making a production building.
Yeah.
And he had no chance to go to Castle Age. So
it's weird. It's definitely weird, and it's not common. But if you look at the situation, Ornlu is expecting archers, so he's making skirms. Ornlu has lost a lot of his scouts, so Ornlu is going to lose villagers to this. And his skirmishers won't contribute much. Fascinating stuff.
But like on Gray's part, the plan couldn't have been,
no,
I'm going to go forward, kill a villager, wall up, let my opponent know I'm walled up so he comes forward with towers and then I can counterattack. No. That was not the plan.
No, at all. You know? It was not at all. And I think the gold count tells us he was probably thinking archers. Because he's not using that gold right now. What's the micro going to be like? I feel like Ornlu the Wolf is a faster player than Genghis Khan, so I think this is a mistake to run forward like this. That said, man, the fights are very close. We have villagers fighting, Swift Rage. And okay, yeah, now, I guess Ornlu's coming back? This is so messy. He's coming back to finish that tower?
Okay, here's the market from Genghis Khan. Balance out his eco a little bit. He's still got... Oh, he's still got the scouts around, so the skirmishers won't be able to do much good when they leave those spearmen, and he's going to try and finish that tower, okay.
So, in terms of cleanliness, this has not been very clean from both. This has been messy all around. I think it's been cleaner for Ornlu, because I still have no clue what Genghis Khan was planning. At this point, I think Genghis Khan will use the market, go to Castle Age, and Ornlu, I guess, will just need to defend from the few scouts that Genghis Khan will be sending in, and then maybe he'll try and race to Castle Age with the faster Slav farms. Interesting.
What do you do in Castle Age for Genghis Khan?
If you're Genghis Khan, you make a few elephants, because you have a short window for that, and then you boom. You just gotta get 3 TCs as fast as possible. That's what Malay have to do. Oh, the scouts for Genghis Khan. Boom. Villager killed. Good work. Hey, you could kill another one. She's trapped. And...
I think she might be dead here.
She's alive still?
No!
She's alive. There's another scout trying to get through. Genghis Khan, kill it! Why did you not go back for that villager?
Oh, he's going for the villager coming back from his base. Nope.
Nope.
He's
just like, yeah, go ahead. Keep your villagers.
This is ACCM.
It's 100%. Not ACCM, man. It's not ACCM.
And look, he tried to go forward to get on that stone. Maybe get more towers. And Orange already there. Towering up.
What a weird game, man. What a weird game. I give Genghis Khan the edge for now because the elephants he sent out or will send out will be complicated for Ornlu, but once Ornlu's in Castle Age, I don't think his position is bad with these 2 towers on the Malay stones.
I think Ornlu's got enough... He can always make more spearmen, you know?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Ornlu has to click up. It is 41 vills for Genghis Khan, 38 for Ornlu, who will have that town center idle as he's on his way to Castle Age. The power of Melee is you're always going to have a Vil lead because of the fact that you advance so much faster to the next stage.
I don't know about this tower on the left-hand side. I think you should stop with the towers and focus on getting military out early Castle Age.
I kind of like it, because if you wall it up, Gray won't even realize it's there for a while, and it will deny a gold and a wood line. But certainly, I think stopping the towers now makes sense, and definitely prep some more spearmen for these elephants. Gray is just adding TCs, Dave, and he's using rams and elephants to try and take down the towers.
Like, look at how much damage those feudal age spears do to an elephant, and the elephants cost so much.
No, not for Melee. It's less than a knight. It's
it?
so cheap. It's like, yeah, I don't know the exact cost, but it is cheaper than a knight. I think it's 75 food and 20 something gold.
Really?
Yeah. So
wow, okay.
For the amount of damage that it has outputting, 13 attack plus 250 HP, it's really good. And this is perfect for a civilization like Melee, because they don't have a ton of flexibility at this point. It allows them to delay, as I said, and 10 villager lead for Genghis Khan. It's working. And oh, really? A palisade gate, Ornlu, for an elephant?
Gets an elephant?
Really? Okay.
Make that an 8 villager lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or sorry, 12 villager lead. I went the wrong way.
It's crazy just how good the Melee are in this situation of a game. The faster castle time is ridiculous. Ornlu needs to pressure now, man. I can't believe that. I kind of knew it was the norm, but to go from there being a 3-vil difference to a 51 to 40 lead for Gray, that's outstanding. Genghis Khan also has knights on the right, trying to batter his way in, and Ornlu has house-walled that off. What are you thinking now if you're in Ornlu's shoes, Dave? Do you try and get some monks out, maybe some pikemen?
You kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
Pikeman is the obvious choice against elephants. If you get the monks out, you saw that Genghis Khan still has some scouts wandering around, so it's a bit difficult. I'd say go with pikeman. Pikeman knight.
I like this spearman for Ornlu just standing there. Okay, he'll finish off the few of the scouts and the knights there. Genghis Khan just needs to secure that stone. He has done so. If he's able to continue this boom, Dave, and build a single castle, I give Melee a huge advantage, at least at the moment. And that's because Orange can't go pikeman if the Karambit warriors are being created. And honestly, he's not going to go knights long term anyway. I think Karambit and Halberdier is what Melee would go
that
for.
conversion. That conversion at the last second. He got 2 knights from Orange.
Oh, and that gate closes in just in time for the monk to survive and get out of there. 63 villagers versus 43. Where did this come from? This feels so doubt-like. Just the boom, defense. He's had some awkwardness to his micro game. poor Doubt. We're like, oh, this guy's not convincing. Let's go with Doubt. For you, it's ACCM. You're like, oh yeah, must be ACCM. Poor ACCM. At least ACCM probably isn't listening to the cast. Doubt is probably out there. By the way, so for all these player showcase videos I've made, I've asked some players if I could use their clips or get some input from them. And I asked Doubt if he could help me out with the video, and he goes, why? And I say, for a showcase video where I talk about players, and he goes, tell me what you did for my video. And his video is all like, oh, someone loses 20 Arbalests to a siege onager, must be Doubt. Someone fails a quick wall, must be Doubt. And so I responded to Doubt, I said, your video is full of people building perfect castles with excellent micro. And he said, sure. Gotta love it, though. Gotta love it, man. It's 75 vills for whoever Genghis Khan is. And it is only 50 for Ornlu. That is a huge difference.
Something happened there, man. When he was going forward with those villagers, something happened, and he lost so much momentum.
Yeah.
He was slower. He was too slow to the castle age, and then once he got to castle, he didn't drop the the second TC until too late, just now dropping the third TC. He's just really, really far behind in this game.
I think that since Ornlu currently has more mobility, what he could try and do is, well, I was going to say take control of other areas of the map, but where Gray is, he has all his resources. So the only other thing then would be find the extra golds. There's one near Ornlu's base, and there's stone and gold in the south. Not too easy, though.
I don't know. I think you hold on and hope that your Slav bonus can
kick in. Yeah.
Can bring you back.
Researching Light Cav now, perhaps expecting Genghis Khan to have a lot of monks. Sending in the scouts, yep. Sees a villager, will immediately stop and kill said villager. And he will continue to move around, but now the pikemen are out, so...
Is there a hole?
No! Quick wall!
Oh.
That could have been nasty.
He's taking the fight at the front, though, and he's... How many monks did he kill?
A lot of monks! That's like 5? 4 maybe?
Oh my goodness!
And now the light cap come in. This is exactly what Ornlu needs, out of nowhere. He's killed every single monk. Does he have enough knights, though, to trade versus pikemen and elephants?
I think he does. He definitely does.
He needs to follow this up. If you're 30 vills behind, you need to continue to spam military.
Forward Siege Workshop coming.
Good.
Forward Siege Workshop, one villager coming forward to build that. He's got the knights on the hill, and now...
Oh my god.
What does Genghis Khan do?
He still tries pikemen and monks, but that was such a throw. He had such a lead. All he needed to do was be a bit more patient and get conversions.
He's got 600 stone, so he can drop a castle at some point, but is it going to be in a risky position?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be super safe in his base?
Is this doubt? We're about to find out.
Is it doubt?
Well,
guys, if it's anywhere near those monasteries or that forward hill, it's probably doubt.
Yeah. Doubt confirmed. Where else does he build it, though? I feel like if I was playing this...
you can build it on the right, too.
Yeah, I think if I was playing this, I would place it there, next to the monasteries, yeah. Well, look at the formation on the knights.
That's a safer spot on the left side. I was thinking the right side, maybe.
Yeah. Well, doubt castles come from situations where he's behind, and then he goes forward. So I think here... Even if this was doubt, he's always going to go with that safer option. Makes more sense because of the eco lead. But the score's close.
Scorpion for orange. Okay.
A few could be helpful. Definitely.
And he's sending villagers to the right side. Where are they going?
Dave, look at the resources. How can you make this many knights, be behind that many vills, and click up to imp before melee?
Slavs, baby!
It's ridiculous. And Genghis Khan seemingly needing wood. I'm not so sure about this Genghis Khan. I don't think you can chop wood here right now. Ornlu has so many knights.
Man, Ornlu's got enough stone for a castle, and he sent 5 villagers forward.
Oh, boy.
We might be looking at the wrong doubt here, boys.
Oh, boy. It's so close here with the knights and the pikes fighting. I guess Genghis Khan will stabilize. What are these vills doing? What are they doing? Man-at-arms for Ornlu, so he's thinking of going champion, which is great. I don't know why the vills are there. Oh, on the hill?
There it is.
That's really good, because Gray will lose the wood line, which he needs. And, sorry, just surveying the map here a bit. That's also a great hill for Ornlu to defend his side of the map with. Wait, what is Gray doing now? Where's he running?
Into the castle?
I don't know where he's going. Why is he running that way?
Wait a second. He's almost got it. He
doesn't see it.
More stone.
Oh, I bet you he wanted to castle the hill.
He bought 200 stone. He bought 200 stone. Doubt's back again, boys.
He wanted to castle the hill, and now he's realizing, oh shoot, I can't do that. Where's he going? Oh, don't tell me. No.
It's him.
It's Doubt. It's gotta be Doubt. It's gotta be Doubt. Don't do it. Doubt, go. No! No! Okay, if this is Doubt, he will attempt a house block on the right. There it is. And a house block on the left. Can he get it? Ooh. He's got it.
Here come the long swords.
Dude, they're
76 HP on that one house.
Doubt.
Tower going up for orange.
It's super late in Serbia right now. Guarantee Doubt's watching this and he's fist pumping the air like, yeah, I can place castles T90. He'll get it up. I mean, I don't know how he'll keep it up. It's probably going to get trebbed down, but he gets it up. Dal, if you're out there, I love you, man. That's a dumb castle, though. That castle doesn't make sense because it'll just get trebbed right down, right?
Well, yeah, I think that's a reaction to seeing the other castle going up on the hill he wanted to put it on.
Almost like in the last game where he reacted by sending too many vills to gold. He overreacted here a bit, I think, because I don't see the castle staying up all that long. Now, Karambit spam has started for Genghis Khan. And they will be elite Karambits in a moment, so maybe if he's able to master Karambits, he can snipe the Trebs and keep that castle up.
Genghis Khan needs to start, or Ornlu, sorry, needs to start walling his flanks of his eco.
Yeah, just a bit.
Because he can take the direct fights against the Karambits. He'll win every day. It's his economy he's got to be concerned about.
And I think for him, just a castle would do on this hill by the stones in the south. But at the moment, he doesn't have the stone.
Side. Yeah.
Good point. He could stonewall that one. I think that's good because of the cliffs. Dave, what a game. Gray just sacrifices his pikemen to kill the Trebs. That doesn't work.
He's only, you know what? He's only 14 villagers behind. He was like 20-something at some point.
Yeah.
In Castle Age. This is the Slavs coming in clutch for Orange.
And the cliff is helping out those Trebs so much because it funnels the Karambit warriors right into the two-handed swordsman. Genghis Khan loses the castle. I don't think anyone's surprised to see that. And Ornlu is just waiting for the champion upgrade now.
Dude, that castle forced Gray to defend that point, and tossing Karambit warriors into two-handed swordsmen, it's not a good look. Like, he should have raided with those Karambits.
Yeah.
And he's doing it now. He's doing it on the right-hand side. That's where he should have gone in the first place.
Yeah, and it's still winnable for him because he'll build another castle on this hill. This is much easier to defend. And Ornlu didn't wall up the chokes on the sides, as you had said, Dave, a moment ago. Okay, guilds at the 43rd minute to sell resources when you have all your golds. Doubt confirmed.
ACCM.
No, it's not ACCM. Doubt confirmed. Stop saying that. I swear this has to be Doubt. Doubt's gonna just start selling all that wood because he's too lazy to build the farms. He's gonna sell all that wood, bank up some gold. Well, Ornlu has struggled to deal with the Karambit raids, and I think he needs to stop the Karambits by killing that castle.
And it looks like he's recognized that as well. He's moving forward. He also wants to get Gray off that gold on the hill, too.
Yeah, the farm numbers are remarkably low for both players. Only 41 for Genghis Khan and only 30 for Ornlu. That's why he's just now getting champion. And Genghis Khan is thinking about the shift to Arbalest, Dave. That's a good move. Karambit and Arbalest for his champion. Very good move. Oh my god, the Karambits! Oh my god, this could be so important. Genghis Khan sends the Karambit warriors in to snipe the trebuchets.
And the champions are out of position. The two-handed swordsmen are forward, killing the villagers. You need to be back defending those trebs.
And the GG's called. I think Ornlu realizes there's no way he can continue if that castle stays up. And there's no way he'll have the economy to spam the champions. And as we just pointed out, Arbalest would have been the next choice for Genghis Khan. And Doubt wins the game. 2-1. He's up 2-1. We'll go to Ornlu's home map. This could be Doubt versus Hera. I'm probably way off base, but it feels like it.
I thought ACCM won the game.
You're gonna be so wrong. Listen. We should make a bet right now on like who gets this right. And if we're both wrong, then so be it. I don't know what the bet would be, honestly, but it would show how confident we were.
How about if I'm right, I get control of your Twitch channel, and if you're right, you get control of my Twitch channel?
I mean, me gaining control of a dead channel wouldn't really be that exciting for me. So I'm gonna pass on that bet. Chat wants that. I don't want that at all. By the way, so for the giveaway, which you all should check out below the stream, there's a giveaway panel. You can click that and enter in a bunch of different ways. One way you can enter is by following my channel and by following Dave's channel. Dave said before Hidden Cup that it is possible that he might have more followers on his account than views after Hidden Cup 2 because of the giveaway. We just need, I don't know what you're at, Dave. 13,000 more followers there. So
What are you talking about? I need like 20,000 more. Get your mom.
it's doable.
Kids.
Yeah, get your mom and get your mom to follow Dave.
It'd be like the weirdest flex of all time. Like, yo, I've got more followers than views.
Oh my god. Look at the economy for Malay. I was impressed with how Ornlu's food count rebounded because of the slab farms, but the lack of gold, stone, and wood is obvious there. It was dicey though for Genghis Khan. It was not convincing. He gets the win, and so he'll be able to sort out his problems, but it certainly was not the most convincing win of all time. I really feel like Genghis Khan deserved to lose that because he didn't choose Mongols, though. Jeez.
Would Doubt go gray?
Would Doubt go gray?
ACCM is a gray kind of guy.
I don't know if Doubt would go gray. That is fascinating to me, this whole color thing. I think it's a lot of mind games. Well, who's ready to see some king snipes? Anyone out there? I'm ready to see some king snipes. The likelihood that we will see a king snipe on Arabia Regicide is pretty small, but it is possible. We have Huns and Vikings for Ornlu. I predicted earlier that Ornlu would probably go Vikings here and save Huns for Cross. Dude, I swear, this Civ draft, everything about it has Hera written all over it. And then... Okay, let's address it this way. For Genghis Khan, which Civ is better for Cross if this goes to Game 5, Dave? Franks or Mongols? I think Mongols?
I like Franks.
Okay, so... hard to say then. I was just asking because whichever Civ is better for Cross, they should not use here. I think Genghis Khan should go for his least favorite pick for the Arabia Regicide. Okay, should just be a few minutes. So Dave, before the stream today, I guess you did see Thursday and the viewer count there. What were you expecting? Just curious, like viewership-wise.
I was expecting about 7,500 or 7,000. But then the front page kicked in.
Yeah, front page
That was
kicked
insane, man. You said 11K. I hadn't looked at the stream in like 2 matches.
Yeah.
And I did not expect that. That's for sure.
Can someone type record in the chat? I am curious to what we hit earlier today. I think it was around 12,000 people. Yeah, it was 11,200. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, thank you, chat. Thank you. I don't need the command typed anymore.
Oh my God.
But anyways, so yeah, that was an incredible turnout. I was hoping to maybe hit 10,000 on the weekend, and we're just looking at the round of 16. So I see so many new faces here. If you guys are just finding Age of Empires 2 or maybe realizing that, you know, Age of Empires 2 has come back, whatever it may be, hope you guys have enjoyed. And to my regulars out there who've been spamming the hype emotes and the new emotes and all that, thanks guys for showing up today and yesterday, and thanks in advance for the weekend.
And guys, if you're new here, if you haven't been watching Age of Empires or whatever, maybe you found it through front page, tune in the next 2 days because we'll be doing this at the same times, I think.
Yep.
The next 2 days.
Yep.
And if you have any friends that you know like the game, tell them to tune in as well.
And apparently your moms, because Dave always...
Oh, and
and your mom.
And your mom.
Dave always wants people's moms to show up for whatever reason.
Get your mom. Hey, man.
Hey, I mean...
You know, gotta play my own league.
Oh, my God.
I'm not that old, chat. Shut up.
Johnny Rebs, thank you for the 18 months. He said, Hidden Cup hype, skipped out of work early to catch some of the action. Awesome. Hey, Johnny, if you missed some of the previous sets of games today, when this best of 5 ends, I'm doing a rerun. So the stream is going to be live consistently for near 20 hours every single day until Sunday because of the reruns. The YouTube uploads are tough for me to keep up with, so I'm going to aim to upload 1 to 2 videos from the event a day. But obviously, since the whole event is being casted in 4 days, it'll be tough to get it all up over the course of just 4. How old is Dave? I think he's like 35, right?
I'm 29, kid.
Oh,
Calm
sorry.
down.
Sorry. I just turned 26. So, I'm feeling a bit older. I actually turned 26 3 days ago, chat. So thank you guys for being here. It's the best birthday present that I could probably receive.
Basically 40.
T90 official got a new goal. Desolate Fields. If you're talking about subscriber goal, we're getting close, actually. I said that if we hit 5,000 subs by the end of Hidden Cup 2, I will schedule another 24-hour stream. I think we're 600-ish away, 700-ish away. I'm not sure. That'll be a long road. Right on cue, Dragonov. Thank you, man, for gifting 5. Right on cue, man. Thank you so much. The next game is about to launch. Oh, it actually is launched now. Oh, we got a host from Slam Site. 400 viewer host. To all my subs out there, make sure to throw them some salutes. Welcome to Hidden Cup 2, my friends. We're just catching up now to a series. It's game number 4. We're going to load up the game with this new Capture Age tool. It's the bee's knees. It's the future. New way to spectate Age of Empires 2. And here we are. We'll zoom all the way out to show you the map. This is Regicide Arabia. So, players have kings that they could lose. There are kings out there to snipe. Genghis Khan sticking with his gray color. He's playing as the Franks, which is a super strong pick. And then we have Vikings for Ornlu the Wolf. And Ornlu the Wolf's map, Dave, is very, very rough for him.
Even where the barracks is placed.
Yeah.
He has to mill the other side. His golds are near hills. His stones are far forward. He's only his wood. It's
like, not good. Now, this is where you would want to save a restart. We will not have information on the restarts on if they were called. Since the first 3 days, our Rex were just doing games back to back to back. Look at these kings running around, though, man. We saw the kings forward in the previous set of games earlier. As long as you don't run into the TC, you're fine in Dark Age. The king is fast, has a lot of line of sight, and so you should be able to scout your opponent's base easily, and maybe block off some villagers as they're bringing in boars.
We saw that earlier today. One player used a king to deny a villager taking in a boar.
Yeah.
It was very nice. And deny the villager of its life as well.
It was impressive stuff, and I think Ornlu recognizing this. Now, I am almost dead certain this is Hera. Hera was the one who said that making Arabia Regicide could add some flexibility to games. We also talked about the lane potential, so he's looking, he sees the stone, but he has not found where his opponent is yet, which is kind of unfortunate. I think he could have maybe found Gray's sheep, but Gray is... So you notice how Gray's not really even using his king as much? It feels like a slower player to me.
ACCM.
Doubt.
Doubt would use his king, though. Doubt would definitely use his king.
I feel like all pros should use the king. Come on, why is it just sitting there? It has so much line of sight. Run around with it. Well, the map for Genghis Khan isn't ideal either with the second gold and the main stone. Like, that hill could be complicated. And I do think that while Franks are strong, Vikings do have the counters to them if they get to Pikeman and Berserk in the Imperial Age.
Well, remember when I asked you which civ you would pick for Regicide Arabia?
I said
at the beginning, you said Vikings.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's a solid
pick.
Oh
my god.
Oh, the villager's going out for the boar, and the king is right there. He's gonna block this for sure.
It was only one hit. The boar could bail. The boar could bail. Let's see if the boar bails. Now, no house trick attempt. This villager is getting all torn up, and oh, the boar bails. You are so lucky, Doubt. You are so lucky. If you hit it twice, the boar doesn't bail.
If only the king could do damage.
I know. If only the scout could catch the king.
If that was King Alfonso, it could do 1 damage.
King Alfonso won 3-0 in the previous game, so... I'm sorry for the spoilers there, actually, chat, but King Alfonso is looking good. Now, everyone was saying King Alfonso was Viper until we saw the games today. And, oh, notice how Ornlu the Wolf is drushing. You start with the barracks, he's making use of that.
This tells me that it's a player who has planned for this map.
Hera!
Using his king, waited by the boar to try and lame, and he's making a drush, and you look at Gray, he's got his king in the exact same position it was 2 minutes ago.
It feels so much like Doubt. And Doubt's gonna kill me if it's not him. Because I'm sure he's watching. But it feels so much like Doubt, man. Just sitting there. He hasn't scouted the map at all.
And Gray's got to be careful, too, because look at under his TC. Look at all those wounded villagers. If he puts those out to a different resource, this Drush could do so much damage.
If it is Hera, Hera is known for trying to snipe some weak vills as well on farms later on. Speaking of sniping villagers, Genghis...
That's a good play from Gray. Getting in front of it with the scout, too.
He'll get a guaranteed second hit because of that, but oh, the scout! Oh, man, I love how Ornlu turned around, hoping that Gray would stick around there. I guess good for both. The scout loss of the HP is rough for Gray.
Don't run into TC.
Oh!
Hello, Drush?
Dude, how much is happening here? This is a lot to handle at the start. I mean, I would probably have my king near the TC as well, because it's so awkward to do all of this. Nice walling from Genghis Khan, though. He just got the walls up in time. He's going for the scout build. And so I don't love the Drush idea for Ornlu now. If he would have gotten in, I think it would have been good, but now he needs to
I think he had to risk it. Where that barracks is, he had to run in there. Because he's not gonna search man-at-arms with this, but the villager is out of position! He doesn't attack! But he killed the barracks!
It's the stable, Dave! The stable wood is gone! All that wood is gone! Genghis Khan hesitated. It had 13 HP. Ornlu spotted it, and he lost all the wood from the barracks. The stable, sorry. The stable foundation was killed. That was unexpected, and that was a throw from Genghis Khan. He's obviously struggling with the aggression here.
That's 175 wood you're never going to get back. That is a big deal. And it delays the scouts as well. And by the time he gets his first scout out, Ornlu's going to be in feudal age.
Yeah, and it will basically delay the farms as well, because you now have less wood for farms, so there's quite a few
better
things.
than killing a couple villagers with your Drush.
It is, but I'm curious to see what type of momentum Ornlu can get going here. It's still a very open map. I think this is more of a man-at-arms map for him, and that is common for the Vikings. Genghis Khan sees that... Well, hold on. Did you see how the king just ejected from the TC? Gotta be careful there, Ornlu. But Genghis Khan sees that the walls are coming up, and he loses his scout to Ornlu.
Dude. Can you justify getting men-at-arms here?
No.
With, no?
No.
They're too weak? Too slow?
It's just the resources. It's better to get double bit axe and horse collar than to get man-at-arms. If the stable... I think the stable's in range of the TC fire. If the stable was a bit further forward, maybe, and you could just start attacking it. I mean, for all we know, he might wait till he has a few spears and then consider getting the upgrade later on, but I think probably not.
I don't agree with bringing them back, though. I don't like when this happens. Like, what are they going to do back at your base?
Well, you could maybe save them. If you keep them forward, then Grey might mass the scouts and kill them. But I understand what you're saying. At the moment, the priority for Ornlu has to be to wall up this base. And Genghis Khan is already giving him headaches with this.
But, like, he can do that. He's got a barracks. He can make spears.
Villager down. And it will be 4 scouts in a moment. Well, make that 3, I think. Doink. Yeah. Good damage for Genghis Khan, I'd say. Good damage. Remember, Franks, they have a good eco, but I'd say Vikings is better because of the free wheel. Ornlu, you need a palisade wall, and then you need a blacksmith, and you're good to go, my friend. Yep. He's good.
Oh, the militia!
Charge!
That's why you bring him back. That's why you bring him back. 1 hit. Oh, they're going to go forward again? Cool.
That bothers you, doesn't it?
It bothers me a lot. Like, what are you going to do?
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
There's a hole?
What? Hacks! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Wait, Genghis Khan, don't leave. Yeah, Genghis Khan needs to stay in here. That is... Ornlu the Wolf has got to be frustrated now. I mean, I would be so frustrated. These scouts...
2 of those scouts are full HP, and they're hitting that villager downhill.
No.
Oh, man, that Ville's dead. Oh, jeez.
And Dave, Genghis Khan, that's a free kill. It could be more, and he's following this up at home with skirmishers. So he can counter all of the archers that Ornlu is trying to make. Ouch. That's tough, man. And that's... You have the check. You have to check. Age of Empires is like that. It's a 20-year-old game. There will be one-tile gaps sometimes. You have to try and click a unit out. Dave, there's also some a weak vill on this one wood line.
I don't think. There's a weak villager on that exposed farm. He sees it.
That felt so much like down there as well. Like, come on, you get one hit with 2 scouts.
Okay, so the archer's coming forward. They do have the militia there, so the militia can potentially push back the skirmishers.
Well, this is okay for Ornlu as long as he stabilizes his economy. I think the risk here with sending your archers forward is that your opponent's making the counter to you. So if you lose your archer numbers, it's bad. It might even be better to wait and try and click up to castle age, go crossbows and a few knights of your own to counter the skirmishers.
Okay, so the militia took out the weak scout.
Oh! Wow. Okay, Gray got another villager there. Inside Ornlu's base. And on the militia, let's go!
So useful, bringing them back to your base. And then losing them to the TC afterwards. Oh, he ungarrisoned his king. He's got to be careful about that, too.
Yeah, so that is common because players can only hide their kings inside their TCs for now. And when they ungarrison villagers to go somewhere, the king is going to go along with the vills. I uploaded a video to YouTube somewhat recently where MBL sent his king into the fight, and I don't know how he didn't lose it. So I think you want to place them in towers later on, or maybe castles instead of the TCs. Dave, I think Ornlu's doing the right thing here. He's hiding his archers, and you notice how Genghis Khan just spotted them?
Mm-hmm.
Really strong stuff from both players. Yeah.
But I don't think Genghis Khan can do anything about that. He's going to be too slow with the skirmishers. And he has to consider the fact that Ornlu can do what he's doing right now, which is just stay in the same spot and then loop around behind later.
Yeah, so the thought process here from Gray is to have knights as your tank and tank damage, and then you have elite skirms to snipe any crossbows. Ornlu recognizing that, and this is why I didn't.
Look at that timing.
Oh,
look at that timing.
I thought he was gonna lose him.
Oh no.
Wow. Well, Ornlu recognizing that skirmishers are going to be out to counter him will make his own knights to kill those skirms. So he'll go 2 stable knights, and he'll go 2 stable crossbowmen. And the cool thing for Ornlu is while his knights aren't as strong, massed crossbows can kill the knights from Genghis Khan. So this is going to be a lot of fun, man, watching how these players fight this. And Viking Eco is better at this stage. They'll get free handcart, so it's very easy for them to catch up from those vill losses earlier on. Did I say 2 stable crossbow? You know what I meant, chat, okay? 2 stable knights, 2 archer range crossbows. It's a new balance patch. You can now make crossbows from the stables. They're called knight bows. Oh, wow, but early elite skirm could be really, really annoying for Ornlu.
Mm-hmm.
Does Genghis Khan see the stables? He has to expect it. I don't think he even needs to see it. That gate's gonna melt once knights arrive. Here they come. I'm just trying to determine if Ornlu can keep the knights out.
I think he can.
Yeah, he should be able to.
That many crossbows, and he's gonna have 2 stables producing his own knights.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely can.
And Genghis Khan should go for a few pickoffs, but he can't fully commit here without running into the knights.
And look, he's just delaying with the archers, just running back and forth. Doesn't want to lose any until he gets crossbow.
Genghis Khan, what are you doing, man? Why are you here? You gotta be careful. The micro from Ornlu up the hill with his crossbows. Look at this.
Really sick.
Oh, that's really good stuff, man. That was bad for Genghis Khan. You can't lose your massive skirmishers here. Otherwise, you're not going to have a big answer to the crossbows. Ah, man, I was trying to judge it myself. I was thinking, can Genghis Khan go in here? You and I decided maybe no, and now like, he's found out the hard way. He needs to rely on a siege workshop. Now, you can't mass enough knights to kill this many crossbows right now. You need a Mangonel or 2.
And University coming down from Ornlu, so he's going to opt for the University before the extra TCs. Chain Barding coming in too. This is going to be really rough for Genghis Khan.
Both players have hills in front of their bases that are tough to lock down, and I think Genghis Khan is about to lose his. If he has a Maganel on the hill, he's fine. A tower? I don't know, man. Not against Castle Age units. What do you think about a tower? Delt?
Should I say it?
If you say ACCM, no, stop it. It's so Delt, man. I just have this feeling it has to be Delt. Why a tower? It doesn't make sense.
So he's fighting against +2 knights and ballistic crossbows soon.
Yeah.
And he's only got +1 knights.
All that Genghis Khan is doing is delaying so he could get the tower up. That's all he was doing. I think it's a mistake for Ornlu to run away now. He needs maybe 3 to 5 more knights, and then he should be fighting up that hill.
Yeah, and send 1 knight to the right side just to check what's going on over there.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
But look at this from Gray. He's gone out to build a TC. Ornlu's gone out, and he hasn't walled yet. Okay.
He's got it. That's just game sense right there. 110% game sense, because he saw that Gray wasn't on the hill, realized Gray might be countering. What a decision from Ornlu, because that could have been game ending.
Another Vill on this, so there we go.
The house is going to be on fire when it finishes. He needs to back up and build another one, I think. And meanwhile, Gray's tower is going to go down. Back up and build another house! Don't repair it! Oh god. Dave.
He's holding on.
Does he have time to build another house behind this? I think if he were to run away, the house would melt. Okay.
Yeah, the house is melting anyway. Oh no, man!
Wall behind it. Wall behind it, Orange. Fast. Don't let him in. Just accept you're gonna lose Vills. Don't let him in. No! Ornlu!
He's in!
That's so bad. And now his armies kill the tower, and he's like, what do we do now? Oh no.
So, but Gray hasn't taken advantage of that. He only sent 3 knights in there.
Are you kidding me?
He's gonna lose 2 of them. He's gonna lose maybe even 3 of them here.
Okay, there is 1 knight on that gold though, and there's decent attack.
That's a throw.
Dude,
that's a throw from Gray.
He could have killed all the lumberjacks on the right-hand side, Dave.
He could have killed so much, and he lost 3 of them against the TC, and he's trying to take a fight against, like, knights and crossbows in the middle.
Yeah. Indecision. Indecision is going to cost you. Ornlu's still alive. He still has a lot more military. That said, though, I think Gray had time to expand his economy, and now he needs a siege workshop. He needs Maganellos at home. This is getting... I mean, I'm scared of this, man. I'm really scared for the guy.
Oh, no. TC. That's fine.
Yeah. I think the tower was a test earlier. If the tower went up, that means that you could build a TC there later on and be just fine.
I think this might be a doubt TC coming in here.
We said the same about a tower, though, and he does also have a monk for conversion, so we'll probably make Ornlu back away a bit. Let's see here. Oh my god, that is a lot of knights, a lot of Frank knights. The crossbows, so many of them are dying here, Dave. Gonna switch the HP bars so you guys can tell we have gray and orange HP bars. I think if you look at the HP on the left, this is going to be significantly better for Genghis Khan. Thanks.
Yeah, those Viking knights without bloodlines.
Oh my god.
Struggling here.
Wow. That was so cool, though. That was probably the best example we've had yet to show you guys the HP on either side and the numbers on either side. That was bad for Ornlu, man. I felt like Ornlu had the lead in early Castle Age. I felt like he could have pressed home his advantage. He failed to wall that TC off, and then he had to come back, and it gave Genghis Khan time to mass the knights, and a lot of things have gone wrong for him now, man, and it's a 3-villager lead for Gray and full map control.
And he's coming forward with the siege workshop now, with another villager.
Well, this is not what Vikings want, because they're not near as fast as Franks. Pretty soon, because Delt has that TC on the stone, he could start building castles at home. He's actually, are you seriously going to build another TC there? Alright, so he'll TC there, but, you know, castles on these hills would be good. Just play safe, because Ornlu's going to need to punch back. Oh, Man-at-Arms, that's got to be a misclick for Ornlu, surely.
He's not going into long swords. There's no way.
He meant to get pikemen.
There's no way.
He meant to get pikemen, and he's misclicked it. Don't complete that upgrade.
How salty would you be?
Don't complete that upgrade. No! Oh, I have a feeling that Ornlu is a bit tilted, because he probably assumes the research has come in. Now he's double checking, like, what? And then he realizes that he's clicked Man-at-Arms. It's only 100 food and 40 gold, but I think the frustration aspect of it, and the fact that he'll lose some crossbows here as well, and a monk.
Lose all the crossbows all over again, and yeah, now he's getting pikemen. Oh, that's
Too late.
That's just the icing on the cake for Ornlu the Wolf.
Wow.
I'm not sure there's a way he can really come back from this at this point. Like,
he can come back, but it's going to be a really, really tough battle. The Vils are even, but he does not have any map control, and he's completely surrounded. Plus the frustration factor. He's got to be frustrated. He's struggled a lot. He's misclicked Man-at-Arms. And, okay, is this where a player I think is Doubt comes forward to build a castle instead of building one at home? He's in with the knights. He has the stone. That's a lot of pikes.
But he's got a lot of monks too.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's coming forward with the castle!
Let's go! Okay, that is a proper amount of villagers though. If it was 5 villagers, I'd think Doubt. I'm not so sure. This is too safe. It can't be Doubt. I think it is, man. And honestly, it's perfect, because if he gets throwing axemen, then the pikemen will do nothing, and here it is. This could be the series for Ornlu the Wolf. Genghis Khan could be moving on to the round of 8 tomorrow. That's enough fills. That castle's going up, Dave. That's on both the golds from Ornlu, which he could have had secured if he would have been able to push earlier in Castle H with the extra military he had. Now what? What do? You can't make archers because you don't have space. You can't make pikes because axemen will come out. Oh, a tower now from Gray? Maybe it is ACCM. Is he going guard tower now?
He's making a university.
Yeah.
What's he gonna get?
I mean, there's nothing, unless he's getting murder holes, it's probably guard tower.
Murder holes? 100% murder holes.
Murder holes is the best tech in the game. Yeah, he's just going to take his opponent's gold. Okay. And the knights do die to the pikes, but the position currently seems much better for Genghis Khan. I'm just worried he might be investing a little bit too much into this attack right now.
No, I mean, how can you invest too much into this attack? He's got throwing axemen now to counter the pikemen.
Yeah.
He's got control of that stone from Orange. He's got control of half of his farms.
Yep.
2 golds from him. Like, if anything, I think he needs to invest more in this attack.
Yeah,
Just
possibly.
keep going.
Yeah, possibly.
It's working.
I think the only risk is if you don't pressure enough, or you don't do enough damage with your resources that you invest, and your opponent gets a castle up and trebs you back, but there's no likelihood of that because Ornlu doesn't have access to stone. So Ornlu would have to buy that. Is he getting ballistics for his guard towers now? Really?
Yep. And he's fighting pikemen in a choke point with axemen.
Axemen will shred.
It's not looking good for Ornlu right now.
No, not at all, man. Not at all. 1,400 gold for Genghis Khan. I would like to see him hit the left-hand side again. Is that another hole? That's another hole. Ornlu has been so unlucky with the holes.
I think it might be the GG call here.
I think it is.
As soon as he sees these knights up in the north, because there's nothing he can do against that. Well, he's bringing them back.
No.
You can tell this game.
GG.
It's his set life here.
Yeah.
Okay.
GG. Ornlu calls it. Dude, that was kind of a game of throws in a way.
Yeah.
And the previous game was not exactly pretty from either of them either. I think Ornlu has got to be very upset with himself. He had ballistic crossbows, he had a lot of knights, he had the Viking economy bonus, and he failed to save his villagers on this TC, and that's where it all started to unravel for him. He realized that he needed to go back home, and the second he went back home, Genghis Khan expanded that economy, got the TCs up, and started massing those knights. And then Ornlu came back forward, and he promptly met his death against the Frank Knights.
It was that fight in the middle turned everything around.
Yep.
And I thought I must have been getting some of the orange and gray knights confused, because I thought he had a lot more knights than he actually did.
Yeah, it's tough.
And then the crossbows were just getting completely destroyed.
Well, that was the first fight today, I think, in Castle Age, where both players committed to the fight. Because usually players are someone in Orange's position is going to realize, oh shoot, I can't fight this and back up. So since they both committed, I was able to use the Capture Age feature. I'm not sure if you know this, Dave, but if you press P during the fights, it changes the HP bars to the player's color. So it was tough because we had gray and we had orange, and those colors aren't great, but we also had the bars on the left-hand side to show us. So I'm glad the viewers at home got to see that because of Capture Age. We're going to back out and look at the achievements. I'm going to assume that Genghis Khan had a lot more resources collected and a lot more kills based off what I saw in the game. Let's close this out now, and the achievements will probably be that. Yeah. Yep, pretty much. I mean, I guess the viewers don't see it yet. Yep, there we go. 1,500 food for Genghis Khan. It wasn't much higher than Ornlu, but that stone and that gold difference was all because he was able to expand that economy and deny some of those resources from Ornlu. And the fights were much better for Genghis Khan. 146 units killed. Really great stuff from him, Dave, and he wins this best of 5, and we'll move on to, I believe, face Robin Hood then, right?
Yeah, he's going to struggle against
Oh, that's, yeah.
This guy is going to struggle against Robin Hood.
Guys, I got to pull up the brackets now and talk through some of the games we've already casted yesterday and today. So if you don't want spoilers, what I would do is I would just mute the stream for a few minutes, and I will have my chat tell you when you can unmute it. Because I will be doing a rerun here in just a moment so you can rewatch everything. And don't worry, chat, we will do a poll so you can all vote on who you think these players are. But looking at the brackets, we've had some really dominant displays in round 1. Hrolf the Ganger played an excellent set. That was the most competitive best of 5, and he ended up getting the win. Nobunaga won 3-0, destroyed El Cid, so that's going to be a fun match to watch. Tamerlane looked good, King Alfonso looked awesome, and then Dave, you and I casted, yeah. Eric the Red was beastly today, and he'll face it up against Joan. Tim, yeah. We think. I mean, I said... Yeah, and funny enough, if it is Tim versus maybe Leary, then I think that Tim has actually had some success versus Leary in the past. Robin Hood we thought might be Viper. Oh, wait, you were actually muted this time. I thought that chat was trolling me. It's like the boy that cried wolf. I thought chat was... Yeah, hold on, they can't hear you yet. You're going to have to save that. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Dave just got upset because he said, I had so many good points. All right. Yeah, so you can see the Voobly game room. Professional stuff here, as always. Okay, Dave, what were you saying? Yeah, he's going to be pissed at this. All right, he's giving me the silent treatment now.
I was saying we thought that who was who? Joan of Arc was Tim.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We thought Eric the Red might be Leary. And the last time I casted Tim versus Leary, Tim won, actually.
Yep. And we thought that Robin Hood could be Viper, possibly, and Genghis Khan could be Doubt. So I'm going to let you guys vote on who you think these players are. Remember that tomorrow will be all of the round of 8 best of 5s. And then on Sunday, we will have the semifinals and the finals, which will be live, which will give us opportunities for more mind games and whatnot. So let me just go over to my poll scene here. And guys, we will vote for the winner first, which was Genghis Khan. And you will vote just by typing a number in the chat. So if you're lurking out there and have some input, just load up the chat, type a number 1 through 16. Doubt is number 8.
Who's this for? Genghis Khan?
Yeah, look how
Oh,
few
where's
ACCMs are there. No one
Where
believes
is
you.
ACCM 14? Start the game already, chat.
Don't do it, guys.
Do it.
They're doing it because they know it bothers me.
Look at that doubt number go down. Look at it go down.
I can see your names, you know. I know who you people are. Let's be honest, I can't keep up with it, so. Abard, thank you for the 7 months. AFKS, thank you for the 3-month resub. Forster, thank you for almost a year now. Same with you, Sergeant Peppers. Doodleman, Tyrian Greyjoy, thank you for the Prime subs. We had Fox Aquitus with a Tier 2 new sub. Thank you, Fox. Aaron gifted a sub. Legless Alex gifted a sub. Michigan Dynasty is back for 14. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, Doubt's going to win this one. And, dude, that felt like Hera to me. I didn't expect Hera to lose in round 1, but the next player we'll vote for definitely felt like Hera to me.
Yeah, he had some Hera moments. I don't know about the Mongolia game. The transition there was really awkward.
Yeah.
From feudal to castle, and it didn't seem very Hera-esque.
I can agree with that.
I'm gonna go with Valise for the 4th time.
Anytime you don't know, just vote for Valise. Okay, you can vote for Ornlu the Wolf now, guys, by typing a number in the chat. So don't let me sway you. God, poor Jordan, man. I really hope Jordan was busy Thursday, Friday, and will be busy tomorrow, because every time someone loses, Jordan gets voted in. I kind of feel like Jordan played yesterday, but it's really hard to tell. Someone says it was Jordan for sure. You know what makes me think it wasn't Jordan was some of the scout movements in the Arabia game. That was where I started thinking this might be Hera. Okay, so Jordan 23 is winning. Valise is right behind.
It's
Hera's right
important to
behind.
note that what color does Valise play as?
Gray?
A lot.
Gray?
He
or
plays
orange.
as orange.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot.
That's true. He does that in his 2v2s with Max. Max does teal and Valise does orange. Ooh, good point. Man, now I'm second guessing myself.
That's the point. Got him, chat. Got him.
It's hard to know how much value to put in the colors. I feel like we should put very little value in it.
The great thing about Valise is that if I make a joke and someone laughs at it with 11, they're officially voting.
You're cheating, man. You're cheating. All right, so Jordan 23 is at 25%, Hera's at 24%, and Valise was at